Were you guys playing 2K, and outside of your own storyline on your respective year, what were your thoughts as my career has progressed through the years to what it is now with 2K21?
Well, as the granddaddy of this stuff, man, 2K11, it was just the press conferences. You know, it was all audio. I auditioned for this thing in a closet at my house. I had a bad day, and all of a sudden they called me in. I went up there, I did it. It was a fun game because it had so many different personalities. It was like choose your own adventure, right? And then it progressed up to 2K14 where we actually...
Our camera circling high above American Airlines Arena on this beautiful night, giving you a terrific view of our location here in Miami. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, "After this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year." Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. DeRozan out there with Tatum. Then it's Collins. Then there's Smart. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. And for Miami, we've got Antetokounmpo. Lowry out there with Green. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Covington in at the 3.
Here we go.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now, here's Lowry. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Green finds Giannis. Covington with it. DeRozan defending. From 13. Misses off the right iron. Memphis with the ball. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. Tatum. Good work defensively by Capella. And it's the Heat on the break. Green leading the charge. Passes it to Capella. Covington kicks to Green. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play. Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Mitchell outside. Collins dishes to Tatum. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Smart against Lowry. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over DeRozan. Here's Capella. Collins with some nice D. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell passes to Tatum. And the shot goes in.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Tatum against Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. And the shot is long. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And here they go. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Now Smart following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Mitchell finds Tatum. Inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in rebounding, 5th in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Green. Covington down low. DeRozan defending. Lowry against Tatum. And here's Covington from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Shot from the top of the key. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green against Mitchell. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. You take a look at Green, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Let's face it, he can score from anywhere. And against any type of D, he's a man who knows how to get the ball in the bucket, period.
Now here's Tatum. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Denver.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Now here's Covington. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Covington down low. Out to the right wing. Lowry from outside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Grizzlies. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Collins trying to break free. Tatum no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Miami again turning it over. Here's Rose, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Pass to Tatum. DeRozan in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Rose surveying the D. DeRozan on the wing. Buries it from about 10 feet away. DeRozan's got 6 points.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Giannis kicks to Lowry. The pass to Covington. Pass to Capella. Down low. Here's Lowry. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Portis, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Jay Crowder comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Danny Green. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Giannis. Lowry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Hood. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Memphis called for the foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The Heat trail by 8. And here's Giannis. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. And it's Lowry penetrating, rebounded by Rose.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo. A stupendous finish in traffic. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Timeout called, the Heat. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis on defense. 10-point lead. Nunn kicks to Jackson. Outside Portis. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Crowder.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Got that one up quick. He's got 5.
Hood's ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
Outside Jackson. Nunn against Hood. Nunn passes to Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Crowder, and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Nunn, good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Hood dishes to Baines. 1:15 left in the first. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Heat. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 12. And Crowder slams it in.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Now, here's Baines. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Hood deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Over Harris. DeRozan's shot is off. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Nunn. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Crowder. And here's Nunn. And the 3 off target. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hood, the pass to Rose. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
There's Jackson with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his...
For me personally, I just want to get better.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Jackson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Harris. And it's Portis in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Off target with the open look.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Jackson passes to Portis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Portis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. Portis against Rose. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Pass to Ingles. Back to Baines. 4 on the clock. Rose, that's good.
Very shifty with his handles, very clever. Containing Derrick Rose is never easy.
And the pass to Nunn. Here's Crowder. Over Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Ingles. Tatum against Harris. Tatum dishes to Smart. Pulls up. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Harris passes to Jackson. Great D that time from Tatum.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Rose kicks to Smart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. Nunn passes to Jackson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ingles has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
And the Heat call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell outside. And Covington sends it back. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it, the fast break chance. And that one drops for him.
This is what I like about Lowry, not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Smart kicks to Collins. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. For 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
3-pointer, Lowry. They get it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Memphis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Collins looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell finds Tatum. Shot from the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Outside, Covington. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Mitchell. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Passes it to Mitchell. Covington with the steal. Lowry at the elbow. And stolen by Tatum. And Memphis turns it over again. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Heat trail by 16. Green with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington. He had a strong showing last season. 9th in steals and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Smart finds DeRozan. Tatum trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Now here's Green. Giannis left side. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
It's stolen by Lowry. Covington in the corner. Back to Lowry. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got his third basket of the night.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Pass to DeRozan. Now the dish to Tatum. Mitchell right side. Good D by Covington. The Heat trail by 15. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Rodney Hood's checked in for the Grizzlies. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seemed to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to three, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Now here's Green. Good ball movement here by Miami. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Memphis. Collins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Giannis. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green against DeRozan. And the call is going to be Yes, it is an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Capella. Jay Crowder comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Green.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Mitchell. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Nunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that free throw good from Nunn. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
1:37 left to play here in the half. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rose can't hit. The Heat trail by 15. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And here is Baines. Following Kyle Lowry's three, and the rejection by Lowry. Crowder, the pass to Portis. Over Collins. And a great move by Portis. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And he makes the first.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Rose finds Baines. Back to Rose. Here's DeRozan, defended by Crowder. DeRozan against Crowder. Crowder with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 13.
That's a well-designed play and great execution. Lowry's one of your better scorers. Get him a shot within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. tonight isn't an exception, as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Tatum out there with Collins. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. Here's Covington after the made shot from John Collins. On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Smart kicks to Tatum. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside, Covington. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Covington with the bucket.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Smart passes to Collins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Smart following the 3 by Miami that went in. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Dishes to Collins. Clock at 6. Smart misses.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Covington down low. Working on Collins. For Miami, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And it's tied up with that one. Now Mitchell. Outside, Smart. Pass to DeRozan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Smart misses. On offense, here are the Heat. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Covington against Mitchell. Here's Covington. He's got 7, just 4 to shoot. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Green. Back to Lowry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Now here's Tatum. 14 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 16 points.
Shifty, elusive offensively. Tatum's scoring potential is through the roof.
And here's Covington from the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. Memphis leading by 4. Smart kicks to Mitchell. Back to Smart. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Covington, the bounce pass. Inside. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him, and the shot is good. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Lowry against Smart. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Outside, Smart. Ingles against Green. To the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Covington. Over to the wing. Here's Lowry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lowry against Smart. He kicks it to Ingles. Good work defensively by Capella.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Mitchell in the corner. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
Now here's Covington. 7 points in the game. The shot by Lowry, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Now here's Smart. Looking to get it going. Here's Collins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Grizzlies. And that one falls for Collins. The Heat trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry passes to Green. Outside, Covington. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Miami's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Ingles. Outside Collins. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Danny Green. Memphis also making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for Collins. And Hood subbed in for Joe Ingles. Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Memphis leading by 8. Rose passes to Mitchell. Back to Rose. Good D by Giannis. The Heat shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
And Derrick Rose said when he first attempted to come back from his injuries, he was playing revenge basketball. Now he just seems so much more at ease.
Yeah, I agree, GA. I'll tell you, he still has that competitive spirit in him. Yes, check that off. I think now he's just happier to be able to play the basketball injury-free. And to see his teammates and the league respond when he had that 50-point game, people were really generally happy for Derrick Rose.
Outside Crowder. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got 16.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Baines. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And another fast break for Miami. Miami running. Lowry, good.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
And there's the pass to Baines. Back to Rose. Memphis moving that ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Heat. In third, the Grizzlies.
And both teams have done a nice job of converting mistakes into fast break hoops. I mean, that is critical.
Now here's Crowder. Inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Cans it from downtown.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Back to Nunn. Crowder, the pass to Lowry. The shot from the low post is good. Lowry's got 7 now in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Yet the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
The Heat making a switch here. Covington's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. 1:56 left to play in the third. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
A terrific athlete at that wing with good bounce. Tatum, fun to watch.
Passes to Nunn. Back to Lowry. And the foul on Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Tatum. Giannis against Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the rejection by Giannis. Nunn wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Memphis leading. Outside Rose. DeRozan surveying the D. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Covington. Pass to Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Covington against Mitchell. Back to DeRozan. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Covington. Lowry passes to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Here's Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Five seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Rose for 2.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Memphis. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Lowry, Robert Covington out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
That one drops. He ties it up. That one is no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside Rose, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And for the Heat, they're shooting 40% from the field. Outside, Covington. Green against Mitchell. Capella kicks to Lowry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And it's Rose missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And the dunk by Capella.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here's DeRozan after Clint Capella's bucket.
The aggressiveness that DeRozan attacks the rim with is what gets him to the line more often than not.
First one falls for him. Smart's checked in for Mitchell. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Back to Green. It's Covington on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And Memphis making a change here. Collins is checked in. Memphis trailing here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Keeping the dribble, inviting contact. DeRozan's become a master at converting these.
Outside Covington. Capella, the pass to Green. Lowry for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rose dishes to Tatum. Over Giannis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. DeRozan defending. Capella kicks to Lowry. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Capella, the pass to Covington. Back to Capella. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Collins has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now here's Smart. Outside Rose. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. The 3. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the 2nd quarter.
Here's Green. Outside Covington. 3-pointer Lowry. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Rose can't hit.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Covington's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And they double up DeRozan. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Miami trailing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. The numbers in their favor. Now the pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Rose against Lowry. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rose against Lowry. Here's Smart. And another miss by Memphis. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And here's Covington from the arc. Dives for it.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Rose kicks to Smart. Back to Rose from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Green now, top of the key. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Timeout called. The Grizzlies
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. Trying to end the drought. That gives them the lead.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 2. Here's Collins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Aggressive move by Collins, but what else is new? This team feeds off his energy.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Outside Lowry. On the wing, Green. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Harris is checked in for the Heat. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Kyle Lowry. And that one falls for Tatum.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
There's the pass to Harris. Outside Covington. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tatum on the wing. Rebounded by Covington. The Heat with the lead. And here's Nunn. To the middle. Covington with the bucket.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Now here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. There's Rose with the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Rose. Passes it to Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
A different look for Miami. Ilyasova comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kendrick Nunn. And Memphis also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Here is Lowry. Outside, Green. Covington against DeRozan. Outside Lowry. From deep. Collins grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Lowry kicks to Covington. Lowry dishes to Covington. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb. Covington's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Smart, and his offensive struggles continue.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Lowry passes to Ilyasova. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fires for three, and Smart the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Green. Back to Lowry. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
DeRozan, that's good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Lowry. Poked away. Smart with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Lowry. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Ilyasova. The Grizzlies also making a change. Rose is checked in. Lowry with the ball. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Rose. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 14 points for Rose.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Rose against Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is double. Collins passes to Rose, and he banks in the layup. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry against Rose. Left side Lowry. Left side Covington. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Over Rose. The shot by Lowry, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Memphis.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jason Tatum.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Baines kicks to Cook. Banked in off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.